Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome on this soggy Saturday here because it's a rainer. It's a rainy day. We're getting the residual from that hurricane that's happening right now, and that's what's happening because right now that the direction of that hurricane is, it's not too far, obviously. If you're in the New York region, if you're in if in I don't know, I would think the city would be raining also. Hold on one second. I'm gonna review a couple of updates here. How's everybody on this weekend? Let's see this hurricane tracker. Hurricane today. Yep, it's up the Atlantic. It's up the Atlantic. Um, yep. And this is the season, right? So the hurricanes end, everything comes to an end. Oh, excuse me, I have a runny nose. Pardon me. Excuse me, everybody. I'm going to step out of the camera and, excuse me. Go. Yeah, Kiko. Kiko, that's what it's called. It's a Hurricane 4. Yep, that was the latest on Kiko. And so this is what we have going on. Site can't be reached. Oh, so you know what they're doing also, everyone? This is what's happening now in the current status of the White House. They're actually stopping like these different these channels that give the radar. Yeah, yeah, because it's been going down. I don't understand that. Why can't I access this? All right, this was from 9 hours ago. What's happening right now? We had a lot of rain last night. We had rain yesterday, significant amount of rain. Right now where I am, humidity is 84%, dew point 63. The pressure is 29.89. So, and then we're in a waxing gibbous moon now. So that has a lot to do with the weather, you know. So, and for those of you who deny climate change, well, I deny you your right to have an opinion about that because the climate is changing. It has been changing, and with all the 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 waste that we produce, and also too all these AI places. You know how much water is being used now, right? Do you know how the pollution effects of AI, what it's doing to the ozone? You know, and what these plants that the white South African, you know, the non-naturalized guy who paid to, you know, have him here. This is my art. This is Donald. You see Donald? Does everybody see Donald? Yeah, good. See Donald? Can everybody see him? That's Donald right there. These are the gray clouds. These are the gray clouds. This is the dragon. You have to look at it. There's a lot of little figures in here. But, so now, getting back to the weather. Yeah, they have to, you're going to stop all of this stuff, right? You're going to make these changes to prevent, you know, sources being available to the general public with weather. So I really suggest you not do that. I suggest you not do that because you've already been accountable for that tragedy that happened in, well, you had the Carolinas and then you had Texas. And that is on you. That's on you. And that's on that other lady, Miss Christy Nome. Yep. So please get yourselves together. Get yourselves together and stop the nonsense. Continue on with your cryptocurrency and all of your changes and changing now the we're going to be called the Department of War. So therefore, that is going to consist of billions of dollars in insignia changes, in logo, and let's see now, they're going to change every ship that's out. Okay. Let's put it this way. If you want to make money, get a contract with the government, get a contract with the federal government, acquire the cheapest type of merchandise you can possibly acquire, then go ahead and sell that very cheap merchandise to now the Department of War. So, okay, let's say for instance you select, let's say somebody like me, I would select acrylic paint so that the service members can create, or I would select some type of drawing material, something in the creative field. Well, so now I select this thing. I select, let's say, art acrylic paint. And now my acrylic paint that I buy, that I pay, let me see, like 0.2 cents on the dollar for an 8-ounce bottle, I will then go ahead and sell that to the Department of Defense, charge them $10 a bottle. Yeah, because that's what they do. So anyway, getting back to the weather. Yeah, please don't drop the ball. Don't drop the ball. Please get it together so that we're safe. With all this stuff that's happening with AI, we are sitting ducks now for our utility systems to be shut down. Okay? Our utility systems that control our water. Our utilities, okay? So let's put it this way, a 7-year-old can go ahead and get into a national system and shut a grid down. Yeah, that's the honest to God's truth. Yeah, okay. And we had all this stuff now that happened. We had the floods that had happened in the other part of the world. Okay, we had that happened. And then Karachi, there's so many things that go on. But then what happens is, if you watch the weather, that's stuff that happens over, on the other side of the globe, of the hemisphere, okay? Then that comes over here. If you look at history, if you look at hurricane history and weather history, yeah, So if we just continue to carry on like we are, you like grass, Donald Trump? Donald Trump, I understand you like grass. In Spanish, it's called yerba. I like yerba. Yerba. I suggest maybe you should try it. It might help with your swelling in your legs, and I mean that in all sincerity. But there won't be much yerba because of what's happening. What's happening, and all these developments that are being built. All of these new properties for these investors. They built something new. Are they going to put in new sewer mains? Are they going to put in new utility lines? Are they going to upgrade? Here in Dutchess County, they have been working on this project, I think since I moved here, to increase internet. But yet you go into a business, I cannot tell you how many times I've been in a business establishment and the computers were down, or at a doctor's office. So, I mean, but yet we need ice now, don't we, everybody? Don't we need ice to go ahead and round up everybody with melon in their skin? Don't you think that this overall melon reduction attempt by this administration, because that's what it is, it's the melon reduction attempt of people in the United States, people who have contributed, who have been working, people who have generated wealth and incomes for these companies, right? Okay, because you all know you've had migrants working for you. So you as you continue to shoot America in the foot with your hypocrisy, you're just destroying the economy, and well, you're not well liked. And like I said, if you do want to go to heaven, Mr. Trump, I do suggest you turn everything around. Turn everything around, because these people that you're listening to, I told you, Stephen Miller got his ass kicked, and probably from diapers, probably by a Latino or a black or an Asian kid. They probably took his lunch money. Maybe somebody took his bottle, and he don't like anybody that ain't white. So but I mean, look at him. Look at him. Um, yeah, you all have no soul. So in order to try to maybe back up your heinous acts of doing all this stuff and disrupting the lives of so many people, maybe you could back it up and start getting things correct. All right. But anyway, in other breaking news, I'm going to share a little. I'm gonna do a little comedy thing. Hold on. Oh. I got so many things that I did. Yes, pray, 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 pray. Whatever you said, sir. Pray. Pray at all times. Pray daily. Pray daily. That's what I do. Hold on. 3 people. How many people? How many people? How many people watch? Oh, God. This is my progress that I have made here. Because I'm so progressive. Until I buy a new countertop, which I don't know, which will be whenever. I'm going to use this. This is butcher block countertop. And then my doors will be put on. And I will have a kitchen that is normal again. Because, well, OCD and my need to change things. It's all back together now. So yay for me. Just the doors. The doors get hung up. And that's it. And that's it. And another breaking news, the plants they now have a new home. Yeah, because I'm not buying nothing new. Hold on. All stuff that I have. See that? That's a grid wall. These grid walls are great if you can actually make a partition with these. And they come in different sizes. I bought these years ago. And yeah, because looking at different online shows and everything, you would see the grid wall, and I was like, okay, grid wall, great dividers. And yeah, so there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. And I'm getting it all done. Me. And I may become an esthetician. Now I'm gonna just be the esthetician for me, because I have to reduce all the but this is something I'd like to do. Oh my God, hold on. You see that right there? This is the waxing, the heater. Imagine this wax. Ladies, this is for our husbands or boyfriends who have not been correct. Imagine, hi honey, let's do spa day. Let me wax that hairy chest of yours. Then you give him a cup of tea. And you tell him how special he is. And then you tell him how much he means to you. And you give him all these positive reinforcement accolades. You even give him chocolate. You even give him a rose. And then you apply the wax. But wait for him to be in a nice calm state. And then, what'd you do? Come on, ladies. Tell me you haven't thought of that. If you say you haven't, well, that's a little script that I wrote. Yes, it's a little comedy script. Yes. Hi, honey, spa day. I could take care of that. I could remove that hairy chest hair. I know. I don't like it. Okay, ladies, well, when it gets to that point, you know what you got to do? You got to tell that. Well, I'm not going to say what to tell them, but yeah, relationships are never easy. Everybody, we all know this. We all know this. I just hit my hand. But anyway, that was a little humor. That was a little humor on my little quick video. And if you like what I have to say, follow my channel. I am making much progress, and I'm getting my whole collection together for my collection because I need my collection together. I was supposed to go to the city, and well, because of my insomnia, I was up until about 5, and then I wanted to get up at like 7:30, and well, because of my insomnia, I turned off the alarms on the volume, and well, I didn't get up until 11:30ish. Insomnia, it happens. I don't know what it is. Uh, it happens as we get older. I mean, I don't drink caffeine late at night, but who knows? Anyway, everybody, have a good one. Stay safe if you're out there. Stay hydrated, and always do the right thing by people. Till next time, bye. And just remember, just get that little waxing pan, that little tray. It's about $30, and you can have your own special spot with that special man that, you've been trying to get something off your chest and then just take it off. What? Oh, everybody, have a good day.